Good morning, students. We are again here with new topic historical change in sectors. Dear students, generally it has been noted that from the histories of many new developed countries that at initial stages of development, primary sector was the most important sector of economic activity. Here I would like to tell you that in an initial stage you must have seen that mostly the people were involved in agricultural activities. As methods of farming changed, agriculture sector began to prosper, increase because of the introduction of many tools and many machineries. The agriculture was also developed. It produced much more food than before. Now people could join any other activities also. So due to this, then people join more in secondary. Then finally, at today's scenario, you will see that more people are involved in tertiary sector. So we can say that in the past 100 years, there has been a further shift from primary to secondary, then secondary to tertiary. If we compare developed countries, developing with developed countries, you will see that in developed countries, more and more people are involved in tertiary sector. The service sector has become the most important in terms of production also. Most of the working people are employed in service sector. This we had mainly seen in developed countries. So this gives a new topic, that is rising importance of the tertiary sector in production. A very important question also, because it has a different meanings also, and it has a meaning like that. It can come in this way also, that why tertiary sector has emerged as the largest producing sector in India, why it is replacing the primary sector. So that, and it can also come that it has also mentioned in NCERT that why is the tertiary sector becoming the important in India and what could be its reason. Here I will tell you that why tertiary sector is becoming important in India and what are its reason. The first and the foremost reason, in any country, several services must have seen, such as hospitals, education institutions, post and telegraph services, police stations, defense, transport, banks, all companies, insurance companies are required, and these can be called as the basic services. So to develop any area, we require all these services. So it is the responsibility of the government to provide these services, and for fulfilling these services we require number of people. So more people are required, and when more people are required in tertiary sector, it is called as the importance of the tertiary sector and how it is improving. Second reason, the development of agriculture and industries. As the development of agriculture and industries will be more, it require more people to work in agriculture as well as in industrial units also. So this gave rise to the service sector. Third reason for the importance of tertiary sector is the rise of income level. You must have seen that the income level of the people has been increased. Certain sections of people start demanding more services, like we become a fond of eating outside, we become a fond of ordering online about this. You must be ordering like pizza and many other things on your system, like you just order many other things for your garments also, many other things for your eatables also. People are fond of tourism also, people are fond of shoppings also. Though we are having a good government hospitals, people prefer to go in private hospitals also, private schools also. All this gave rise to the tertiary sector, and this feature is mainly seen in big cities. Fourth reason to see the importance of tertiary sector is that new services has been emerged, like information and communication technology, more internet services. All this has also increased the importance of tertiary sector. Now you must remember this thing, my dear students, that we need both the kinds of people for working in service sector. We need a skilled people also. Skilled means highly skilled people like educated workers also, and even we need those peoples also, those who are not very highly skilled persons, that could be a workers engaged in various services, like we can say like this, to repair things also, transport persons also. So both the kinds of workers we need in a service sector. One is a skilled highly educated, and one is a unskilled person who is not too much educated. Now, question arises that where are most of the people employed? I mean to say that in which sector most of the people employed. See, as there is a change in the share of three sectors in GDP, we have a different share of primary in GDP, different share of secondary, different share of tertiary in GDP. In the same way, there is a change in the place of employment also. Our concern is this, that in our country, if I talk about India, more than half of the workers in the country are working in the primary sector. But if I ask for the GDP, their GDP share is not good. Though the less people are working in secondary and tertiary, but their GDP is more as compared to primary. So this means that the workers in the agriculture are not producing as much as they could. Here, the problem is this, it shows that in our country there is a problem of, especially in agriculture sector, there is a problem of underemployed. Underemployment is also called as disguised unemployment. It's a kind of a hidden unemployment. This you all are aware in class ninth, disguised unemployment, that if in a piece of a land, if five people are working, but we don't require five people, only if three people are available, then also the same production will be done. The two extra people will be considered as disguised. Do you remember in class ninth we have done this topic? So here we mean like that GDP is less, more people are involved. So it shows the problem is this, that people are under the underemployed or disguised unemployment. Before this telling, would also like to state the meaning of unemployment. Unemployment means a state, a condition in which a person is willing and able to do a job, but he doesn't find any work, any job. Remember this thing also, that underemployment is basically seen in agriculture activity, but this could also be seen in other sectors also. Dear students, every problem has its solution. We did not always talk about the problems. We had to take out some solution also. We do understand that in our country we have a problem like poverty and unemployment, but the thing is that we have to take out the way. So our next topic is how to create more employment opportunities. Only problem to sort out this underemployment and disguised unemployment is this, that beside farming, the member of the family members must be involved in some non-farming activities also, so that they can produce much more. And though they also have to follow means a different kinds of methods to increase the production on the same piece of land. Here, the word non farming means that every area, every state has some potential for increasing the income and employment. That every area has some good tourist spots, also, some good regional craft and industries, also. So, beside this farming, these farmers, these rural people should involved in some other non farming or some other creative activities also, and with the help of government they can spread awareness also to create more and more non farming activities. The government has done so many efforts to provide right to work in 2,200 districts. And even to remove poverty from our society, we have done this topic in class ninth also, that is NREGA, which name has been changed to MNREGA, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005. Under this, we had given 100 days of employment in a year by the government, and if the government fails in its duty to provide employment, it will give unemployment allowances also to the people. By this they can help to increase the production also, and they can improve their living conditions also. This is all about today's video. We'll see you soon tomorrow with a new topic.